You say? Do you, I say? To my friend Reginald, we have a big problem. Our perpetually persuasive peddler of precious percussive presents, sir, is selling a nearly complete secret top-tier Titan build for PvP. If left unchecked, this build would undoubtedly allow the Crucible community to have fun. As you can see from this noodle-faced ingrate's goods, he is selling both the Huckleberry and the Antaeus Wards. These two together create a nonsensically satisfying and effective aggressive build without even needing to rely on special ammo. I am pressed at all sides and can only pray that that twig-like body of yours has not become sucked into an air vent and can assist me in this. After a simple period of sprinting, an Antaeus wearer can slide their way into the up-close spaces of any Guardian and not have to worry about repercussions. This comes from the literal 100% invincibility that this hardened Play-Doh-covered boots provide. Combining this with the Huckleberry's .67 time to kill and its ability to fully reload itself with its catalyst and grant the unnerfed version of Rampage and bonus fire rate to tear through, I will not stand while that creepy pasta-faced purveyor offers the entirety of my flash and clear build. We have to put a stop to this. Damn you, Reginald. What are we to do? Focus, Archibald. This is why you went to university. Our only hope of shutting this build's adoption down is by us persuasively planting perversions to the populace of peoples playing PvP. Firstly, try to get the phrase, "just use Behemoth," into the minds of every Titan. If we can convince them that the offensive tools of Behemoth are still as blatantly busted as their initial release, we may be able to conceal the efficacy of Top Tree Striker. Even though Shoulder Charge is a bit of a running joke among people with an IQ count higher than their number of fingers, the Antaeus Ward make it so gobstoppingly viable as to cause its shock-shattered victims to rethink the entirety of their life decisions. If timed correctly, they can cancel the slide into a shoulder charge, while maintaining the reflective invincibility buff, making your shoulder charge quite literally unstoppable. Even failing that, simply pinning the trigger of the Huckleberry after a well-timed slide will be more than sufficient to guarantee nearly every close to medium-range engagement. With regards to this SMG, try to obfuscate the Crucible's filth's understanding of the weapon. Don't ever let them draw the conclusions that the heads of a hive thrall and the heads of a hunter aren't too evolutionarily different, if affected by high-velocity lead poisoning. Because of the auto-loading and the damage buffing traits baked into this weapon, it offers some of the best kill-stringing tools in the entire game. In fact, never let them find out that when this weapon hits its peak fire rate and damage buff from Rampage, it is nearly unstoppable, effectively guaranteeing that its targets will resemble something closer to hamburger meat than that of a person. Another thing I feel I should remind you not to show the peasantry is the synergy with the grenade launcher, specifically the Salvager's Salvo. With Salvager's Demolitionist perk, you increase the uptime of your grenades, which Top Tree Striker already has 2 of, without the need of the exotic armamentarium. That means twice the amount of lightning grenades stretching out the perimeter, twice the amount of pulse grenades locking down points, and twice the amount of flashbangs blinding the poor bastards that you replenish at an even more alarming rate using the salvo. And of course, applying the quick access sling to the salvo, or any grenade launcher for that matter, allows for fast priming for the Huckleberry to begin chaining kills and raining terror in close quarters combat. And since the Huckleberry is built for continuing kill streaks and creating orbs, mods that grant regen on orb pickup or charge with light mods benefit greatly. But remember, we do not need to allow the apes of the Crucible to explore more avenues of close-quarter engagements. And speaking of apes, this build mirrors the very same primal feeling as those Crucible Cro-Magnons with additional survivability. It is a viable strategy while going between cover, as the extended slide may give more leniency on where you start the slide. With an experienced player helming the sliding Antaeus Titan, one can reflect nearly every projectile in the game, in which, if aimed properly, can reflect shots back at your opponent for a killing blow. Their shots become your shots! A rare but oh so satisfying occasion. An occasion that should be celebrated by us, and not by the damn bumpkins littering the crucible. Makes me feel like I'm piloting the Ion Titan in Titanfall, throwing bullets and bombs back with the Vortex Shield. With Top Tree Striker's shoulder charge, as previously mentioned, you can use your melee as an additional mobility tool. You can slide into a shoulder charge for a nearly guaranteed kill on a target within range, and the shield can tank some expected retaliation. You can slide into barricade for free area control. And you can also use the slide to position yourself for your super, and slam down on them all! For your ears only, Reginald, I have the mods that I would recommend running with this build. I would advise double targeting mods for SMGs on the helmet, as they are rather cheap in capacity, and helps with the aim down sight as well as aim assist for Huckleberry. The unflinching mods for the SMG is an obvious choice. Traction and grenade launcher scavengers are good, as it allows for even more mobility on a highly mobile build, and more grenades to use if close quarter combat isn't the safest option. And of course, you cannot go wrong with fastball with double grenades in your pocket. Reginald, I think your oogling of tower politics is getting to you. There is no one intercepting these messages. You are simply getting too ingrained into your conspiracy theories. Gloria has been slain, so the tower should be returning to normal, which means more opportunities to exploit the idiots. So, I say a celebration is in order. I'm getting a drink, and I suggest you join me. I've got a good vintage on standby. Archibald Multitool the 7th. Shut it, you ripe potassium fruit! Get your damn shotgun out of here, you damn dirty ape!
69! Nice. Hello everybody, Crypt Magnet here once again, doing the usual plugins. Remember to like the video, comment on the video, subscribe to the channel. If you check in the description of the video, there is a Patreon, Twitch, Discord, and Twitter link if you want to check those out. And speaking of Twitch, according to this script here, it says TDT is live right now. Now as in the moment that this video was posted. So if you're watching it a little bit late, then you might have missed the party. But I mean, like, if you're watching when this video was just posted on the 5th of July, then yeah. Now, I mean, go to the Twitch. Go. Wait, what are you doing? Still listening to me? The video's over. Why are you still listening to me? Go.